I finally bought myself something that I've been wanting for a long time. And when I saw last week on the Bartlett Arborist website that this item was on sale, I went ahead and picked me up a pair of chainsaw pants. The Solidur, I think that's how you say that, Solidur Comfy Chainsaw Pants. And these are full pants. These are not chaps. So it is a full pair of pants. Isn't that right? Yes, indeed. These are not, so like my chaps that I have that I usually wear, they're getting kind of ripped up and from being snagged in the brush and just, I don't know, it's something about, I've always wanted to try the chainsaw pants because the chaps can get a little uncomfortable with the waist strap going around the back, and then your pants kind of sag, or the chaps, that strap rides up high on your back. So I'm going to try out these chainsaw pants today as I'm cutting up into this, or cutting into and cutting up this pile of maple logs. And these are the logs that I'm going to have to kind of be a little selective on, you know, like this double barrel crotch end. I'm going to probably want to try to start from this end and work my way down to get the best pieces I can, and then the log on top is the opposite. So the crotch is up there, so I want to start down here. Yep. So I want to start down here and mark and make my cuts, and then hopefully end up with like either just a short little cutoff or an actual, you know, if it gets down to where this end piece is going to be a little bit longer than 16 inches, then I'll just cut that and have that for boiler wood. But for the most part, I do want to kind of try to keep these cuts as close to 16 as I can, so I will be using a marker to do that. And I think I'm just going to put you guys up a little high and give you a little bird's eye view as I work through this pile. So the other nice feature about these chainsaw pants is that when you go to put them on, it's pretty easy. And just like that, they're on and ready to go. And they are feeling nice. They might be a little warm on hot summer days, but definitely more comfortable than the chaps. And just like that, the pile of maple is bucked up. And unfortunately, I do not get to show you any of it because I put my camera up high on this mount up here. I started up and I had just reformatted the memory card before I put it up there, and something happened. I started it, hit record. When I came back up to take it down, I looked at it and there was an error on the screen and it didn't record anything. I think it was some of that, I think most of you husky guys out there, I know you don't like seeing the 500i rip through logs. I know it gets you a little, you know, wishing you had one, and I think your feelings might have all collectively pooled together to prevent this footage from being seen. So either way, it's all bucked up. Everything, all of those logs cut up, ready to split. That's a good little pile of rounds, I would say. The chainsaw pants, very nice. They are more comfortable than the chaps. Just because, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's personal preference. They were a little warm towards the end. So I don't know about wearing those, like I said, in the beginning, in the summer. I think fall, winter definitely be very nice. If you're going to be doing a lot of cutting, to have a pair of chainsaw pants. I always wanted to try them out, so I picked myself up a pair, and yeah, I liked them. They were comfy. 500i ripping as usual. You can see all of the big chips. Look at some of those. Oh! And I even there was a log that had a bunch of dirt on it that I didn't notice until I rolled it over, and I actually, you can see right there, I think I did hit the dirt one time, right near the end. So I was a little worried whether or not I'd be able to get through everything, but this maple ain't too bad cutting it. So the 500i managed, even with hitting the dirt and cutting up a couple dirty logs. So yeah, this is one of those fun things that happens when you create content, is all of a sudden you go to get your footage and you don't have anything. And I was, once I started cutting, something told me I should just set my phone up, my other camera up, just to get like another angle. But then I didn't want to do that, because then you would see the tripod and the phone in the shot of the other camera, because I kind of wanted to just be an overhead shot of me working around this pile of logs. That was my plan. Unfortunately, I don't know what the heck happened, because the camera did not record anything. Like I said, there was something with the dang memory card. I don't know. That's what happens when you try to get fancy, I guess, is you end up with nothing. Nothing to show for other than all of the rounds on the ground and man glitter spread everywhere. Looking good. Now I just got to get all of these over here through the 37D. Some of them I will have to, like some of these will go through the Wolf Ridge, the single wedge. But for the most part, a lot of these should fly right through that 5-way box wedge. And I'll probably set the height of it a little low, so I'll get like thinner, wider slabs so that it can still be used for bundle wood and the roadside stand. So that'll do it. This will probably be a short video since there's no footage of the actual chainsaw action. But we'll see you guys tomorrow night on the Back 40 Friday Night live stream, 8 p.m. Central. Tune in, check it out. It's usually a good time. Well, no, it's always a good time. What am I saying? Usually a good time. It is always a good time. Come on by, kick your weekend off, hang out with the Woodhounds. If you have any questions, bring them there. That's one of the places where I originally, the reason I do the live streams is it's a place where we can interact. If you have questions, sometimes I don't get to all the comments on the video. So if you have questions, if you want to interact live, real time, ask questions to either me or anyone else in the chat, come on over. Friday Night Live, 8 p.m. Central. See you there. And I'm going to go do a little test now with that camera to make sure it's actually now going to work the next time I use it. When you go to put them on, it's pretty easy.